Okay, here's lesson 5. We're going to look at the distance between points, especially when they're like on an angle. Okay, so basically we're going to be using the Pythagorean theorem. You might remember that. In other words, a squared plus b squared equals c squared for sides on a right triangle. Okay, triangle. Okay, so we'll review that all right here. So I'm going to give you 2 points, and our goal is to find the distance between those 2 points. So say A is at 2, 1, and B is at 8, negative 7. We want to know what's the length of AB, segment AB. Okay, question mark. What's the length of that segment AB? Graph it out. Okay, 8, negative 7 is here. 8, negative 7. A was, oops, A is at 2, 1. All right, what you're going to want to do is go straight over and straight down, or straight down and straight over. It really doesn't matter which way you do it, you're going to get a triangle either way. So if I went straight over and then straight down, and see how far that is. Spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 units down here. We're trying to figure out how far it is here diagonally. So you can't just add 6 and 8 because it's a triangle. You can't just add 2 sides together. We got to use the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Remember, a is one of these legs, the over, b is the other one, the down, c is the hypotenuse, which is the diagonal one. So 6 will go here, 8 will go here, and c is the thing we're looking for on all of these. Okay, 6 squared, 36, 8 squared, 64, equals c squared. Write out your work just like this. 36 and 64 is 100, equals c squared. And so if you want to find c, you actually got to do the square root of 100. Okay, so c square root of 100 is actually just 10. All right, so this side is 10 here, which makes sense, right? It's going to be pretty far. It's going to be farther than 8 because 8 is straight up. It's also going to be farther than 6. All right, let's do another example that doesn't come out to a whole number. So let's say J is at negative 2, 1, and K is at 1, negative 4. Okay, same thing. What's the length of JK? Or it could say the distance from J to K, something like that. You might word it differently, but same idea. Okay, there's J, negative 2, 1. K is at 1, negative 4. Here. Do the same thing. You could either go over and down and over. It doesn't matter. I'll just go over and down just to be consistent. How far is it? How many units? 1, 2, 3 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. Okay, draw the diagonal. That makes a triangle here. It's a right triangle. This is the A and the B. We're looking for the C right there. All right, it doesn't matter which one of these is A and B, honestly. You just got to plug it in. So we got a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I'm going to say a is a 3, b is a 5, c is the side we don't know. 9, 25, 34? Okay, that one's not a nice perfect square, we say. In other words, c is square root of 34. So you're going to need to pull up a calculator on your Chromebook, or if you just have a calculator at home that has a square root on it. Okay, this one, the square root is right second. Oh boy, clear that up. Square root of, you can't really see it, but I'm doing square root of 34. Enter. It's about 5.83. If you round to the nearest tenth, that's fine. I'm just going to say 5.8. Okay, round to the nearest tenth, one decimal place. All right. Which makes sense, right? Because the square root of 36 is 6, so this is just a little bit smaller than 6 for the square root of 34. Okay, so that's pretty simple for today. All your problems are basically like that. You just need to show out your graph, show out your work, and use the calculator if it doesn't come out to a perfect square at the end. Email me if you have any questions, guys.